inside Truist Park. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
First delivery to him. Donovan Solano is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Albies will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Jonathan India digging in now. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Row. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
First pitch on its way.
Go.
2 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Olsen trying to get there and foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1.
2. No ball. 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Olsen is there for it. And that will end the inning. One left for Cincinnati, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Tyler Mahle, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Here it comes. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a swinging bunt. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Austin Riley will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and it's fouled away. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ballgame.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, Albies is on the move. Line drive base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
From the stretch.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Count remains full. Votto might try to make a play on it. And another foul ball. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. This is line to left. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Lo. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Riley at second, Acuna at first with no outs. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. And this will be fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt, so he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So next to hit is Dansby Swanson. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he fouls this one off. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. He's set. The 0-1, fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. That misses, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A 1-2 pitch. Pulled hard down the line and left. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. On to second, but he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The left fielder.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
In now, Eddie Rosario, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 now. The set and the 2-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Ready with the 3-0.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Fouled off. Three runs already home here. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Charlie Morton, and he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. Here's the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Ball 1. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fraley is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. They'll move on to the second now at Truist Park. The Braves lead it 3-0. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the first pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Naquin is retired, and there's one away.
Batting 6.
And now in the box, Tyler Stevenson. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
1 strike.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left side, fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. Now here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Albies. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch of the AB on its way. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. He's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on day. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Into the box, Austin Riley, as he'll take a look at ball one. He collected a base hit his first time up. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Got him swinging in the dirt. Stevenson gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Riley is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way.
Ball, go.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Slider laid off for a ball. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel.
The center fielder, Nick Senzel.
First pitch on the way, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Ready with the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Tyler Mahle. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. One and 1 to the Reds' leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, here is Adam Duvall. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Adam Duvall.
He's set. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball one.
Up high, 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Travis d'Arnaud waits on deck. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Two and 0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Naquin has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No.
On the ground to the right side. Albies picks it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up, Joey Votto singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Votto, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And it's fouled away. Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
Full count. 3
Ball
balls.
3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
You see me coming up? Stop.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Duvall is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Reds lead 1. They're down 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, Eddie
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's the ball.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next to hit is Charlie Morton. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the left field line. And foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Raybar San Martin answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ozzie Albies will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
That's the ball. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The next 1-2 pitch.
No.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Ready on 0-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Morton blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Acuna digs in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Outside, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, first baseman.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Riley over at second. Acuna on at first with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, no.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Rips this one to first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Adam Duvall, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. Lane 11.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. The Braves on top, 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Tyler Stevenson.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Swing, and he pops him up. Olsen into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Rosario. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Stepping up is Jake Fraley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The pitcher, number 52, Raybar San Martin.
Colin Moran will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's fouled away. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Playing 12, 1-2.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Jeff Hoffman, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah. No ball. 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game, had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
First offering. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
No. Ball. 2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch is up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
2 out, nobody on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Here's the first pitch to him as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it 6-0.
Name is Fats, and yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Donovan Solano. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Count even at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pitch popped up. Olsen might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jonathan India, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's the first offering.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Duvall will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now into the box, Joey Votto. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on the way.
Ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Here's Votto down the right side, but this will find the seats, and that's a foul ball. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it, gone! Joey Votto, a 2-run shot. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Tyler Matzik, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Now batting, third base.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball well outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 6 and the Reds 2.
It's so convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Well, that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
Leading up for the Braves, the second baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And he struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. And it's fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We'll flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away, is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 6-2. And now, Tyler Stevenson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Tyler Stevenson.
First pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Rosario is there. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Stepping in next, Jake Fraley. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
1-0 pitch on the way. To the left side, but it's well foul. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tony Santillan will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Shogo Akiyama is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower, pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Santillan is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Here it comes on 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. A ball and no strikes, here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back to Truist Park following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Thornburg will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First pitch on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1.
Ball.
And he got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. And there's out number 2.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Jonathan.
So now here is Jonathan India. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Two and 0 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Three and 0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Now at the plate here is Joey Votto, man at first after the 2-out walk.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now batting.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
and he fouls this one off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Fouled away. India on second. Votto at first, 2 out in the inning. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Reds strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Rosario.
Ball outside.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Akiyama is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Next to hit, Manny Pena, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
At the plate now, Austin Riley, and it's fouled away. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back to Truist Park following this. A.J. Minter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Tyler Naquin. First pitch on its way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
So the next to bat will be Tyler Stevenson. Flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now at the plate is Jake Fraley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, inside.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, no. 2 balls, no strike.
Stevenson leads off first with 1 away. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The pitcher, number 64.
Colin McHugh answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Kyle Farmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
17.
McHugh pauses. First pitch on the way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
First and second now, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the center fielder, Shogo Akiyama.
The batter will be Shogo Akiyama, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering. A high fastball is in there. Two down, runners at first and second. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Charlie Morton is the winning pitcher of record. Tyler Mahle couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vass. excursion. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Everybody's gotta give. Everybody's gonna lie. Everybody feels so great till they're running out. Ooh, we all need it. Ooh, we all feel it.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Farm, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.